Welcome. Welcome to Touching the Edge. Welcome to Coffee with Drake. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have your beverage. I have mine. And I'm so delighted because I am in celebration. I'm in celebration of what I call agelessness. And really seeing people who have those qualities in life. And we've talked about this recently, but I want to go back to it again. I was really struck by George Foreman. And I mean, not literally. If I was actually struck by George Foreman, I would have been unconscious. But I was really sort of amazed by him. George Foreman was someone I've been aware of throughout my life. I'm 60. Since I was 10, George Foreman has been, and actually before 10, like 9 years old, he's been like a figure to me, a larger than life figure. And it was interesting to me because, in my age group, in my early life, it was about Muhammad Ali. George Foreman was like Darth Vader. And then, Muhammad Ali defeated George Foreman, arguably his greatest victory. George Foreman went through so much, and he disappeared for 10 years. And then all of a sudden he came back in the mid-'80s, and he began to go for that thing again. And he ended up winning the championship when he was 45 years old. He won the heavyweight championship the second time when he was 45. So he exhibited that quality of agelessness that I really, seek to emulate. To me, agelessness is not about your age. It's recognizing that you're not defined by your age. You're not defined by your age, and by realizing that is not what defines you, you're able to find that revelation. Your character is revealed, not defined. And that's true by everything here. What this all is about is us being revealed to ourselves. It's either going to make us more ourselves or less ourselves. And so I'm determined to become more myself by following people like George Foreman. You know, that ageless quality, people like Steve Martin, George Foreman had it, where you can't quite tell how old they are. It's not about saying someone is young, it's that they're ageless. They have a twinkle in their eye. There's something in them that shines. There's something in them that brightens up the room when they come in. There's something in them that's about inspiring the people around them. So I want to emulate that agelessness, and I want to celebrate the life of George Foreman. Do you know anyone who's ageless? Anyone who's been inspirational? Anyone who has that sparkle that shines for you? I'm interested. I'm interested whether you knew them personally or there was someone like George Foreman. So I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. So let's take a look at an angel card here. Intention. Intention. I bow to you, my friend. Namaste.